15 minutes in the making, 15 minutes of the fame, 15 minutes of the fast cars and icy chains. I'm addicted to the fast life, it's so insane. 15 minutes in the making, 15 minutes of the fame. 15 minutes in the making, 15 minutes of the fame, 15 minutes of the fast cars and icy chains. I'm addicted to the fast life, it's so insane. 15 minutes in the making, 15 minutes of the fame.
15 minutes of fame. Handsome host Khalil Murray, aka Kaiser. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to the Muslims. Everybody else tuning in, salute. Alright, let's get to it. As they used to say, we ain't gonna beat around the bush, we're gonna cut down trees tonight. Tonight's topic is gonna be about distractions. Distractions, that's a nice topic. Because the distractions come in all shapes and sizes. You might get a distraction coming in an email, a distraction might come text message, distraction might come in a phone call, inbox, somebody slide in DM. Distraction. And this distraction will throw you all the way off your square, your game plan, and hazy up the focus that you probably had in whatever it is that you're doing, or whatever it is that you got going on in life. And depending on the person's resolve and what kind of person you are specifically, you know what I'm saying, sometimes the distraction can really mess you up. Mess up your day, mess up your week, or mess up your life, depending on what kind of distraction it is. You know what I'm saying? And who the distraction coming from. A lot of times that play a big part in it too. Who the distraction come from? Now last night, we were getting into a little bit about, life and expectations of knowing that life is going to have its ups and downs and the struggles and, the tests and the trials that's going to come. First and foremost from Allah, right? We know that part. The thing is, with tonight's topic about the distractions is ways to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? From my point of view, I'm just giving y'all my point of view. You take it, you want to, leave it if you don't. But now, I'm going to give y'all some advice about me and how I deal with distractions at particular times. Now, the one thing about life and your focus, like when we grew up, a lot of us had big dreams and high aspirations and, energized, and coming up, we felt like, it wasn't nothing that we wasn't going to be able to do. We had dreams of, a big mansion somewhere, or a house on the hill, and, you know what I'm saying, maybe becoming this kind of person and that kind of person, and having this kind of successful career, and doing this and doing that, and taking trips and seeing the world, and, expecting to maybe have everything at your beck and call. Most of the times, when you're little, you feel like this. Well, if you grew up and you came up in a household that was dealing with poverty, where you ain't have a lot, your hunger probably was a lot more severe. You know what I'm saying? Your ambition and your drive was probably a little bit more strict and harder because of you not having. And then for some people who came up with a little more, or their family was a little bit more wealthy and privileged, then, you know what I'm saying, it was probably, you was molded by what you saw from your parents and your family members, knowing to work hard and to have, and, and you not wanting to ever be without. You know what I'm saying? So,
SCI, State Correctional Institution. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
I wish I knew what Becky with the nappy head looked like. Yeah, so, that's that part of it. You know what I'm saying? And when we come up, what changes with a lot of us is life. Coming up when we become teenagers, you know what I'm saying? And who's molding us? Like, what kind of uncles and aunts and parents we had, who was molding us to keep that shape of that dream still there and vivid and strong in our minds. But a lot of times when we become teenagers, we start, falling and tripping and, you know what I'm saying, making errors and mistakes, and we start seeing life ain't really as easy as we thought it was when we was younger. So we start to adapt and cultivate our dreams to what we feel life might allow us to do. You think what I'm saying? We look at life and then we say, all right, it looks like I can probably do that. That's what life's going to let me do. Instead of sticking to those dreams, instead of sticking to those ambitions and saying, no, the heck with how hard this might seem or how hard that might be, I'm going to get it. Because some people had that kind of resolve, or some people had that kind of determination and motivation, like, man, the heck with whatever this is or whatever that kind of downfall is, I'm going to be what I want to be. Some people go through that. And then sometimes we product of our environment and we adapt to whatever society is allowing to take place in our homes, in our neighborhoods, or the kind of situations that life might bring that make us adapt to that and say, all right, this is what I'm going to be able to do. All right, I'm not going to be able to make it to I'm not going to be able to get to plan A, but I'm going to get to plan B, and I can do plan C. And we settle.
This is a call from SCI.
Okay, Becky, with the
Correctional
They know, I know.
Subject to recording.
We all know. Shut up. So, yeah. So now the thing about it is this, right? When it comes to these distractions and when it comes to life and when it comes to us now as adults, because I don't think it's too many teenagers and little babies listening to this. I'm sure they ain't on my page listening to this here. But for any adults, you, and I'm talking to you specifically, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your dream was, think about it. What was your dream when you was a kid? What you wanted to be? When you was 7 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old, when you was in the 7th grade, 6th grade, you know what I'm saying, graduating from school, you know what I'm saying, then you had that diploma, you know what I'm saying, and you was moving on to the next grade, and you was, you know, hyped, excited, you know what I'm saying, what was your dreams? Are you living the life that you had planned for yourself then? And I know for sure, you know, a lot of us aren't. In Allahu A'lam. You know, some of y'all might be. But, you know, a lot of times we aren't. Now, the thing is, as adults, with where we are, even with where I'm at now in jail, you know what I'm saying, it's opportunity still. It don't mean because we missed out or life dealt us some bad cards or, you know, of course the color was what it was and certain things happened that made us have to shuffle the deck and, you know what I'm saying, have to alter and switch up our game plans to becoming something else as the plan B and the plan C of outside of what we actually wanted to be first and what was our primary idea, what our careers wanted to, what we wanted our careers to be, right? So now as an adult, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Are you afraid of life and what life did to you to the point where now you're standing down and you're saying, nah, you beat, that's it? This is what I'm going to settle with? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to. You don't have to. A lot of times you hear people going back to college. You know what I'm saying? How long you had a high school diploma? How long you had your GED? You know what I'm saying? And then you want a different direction and took an alternative route. You know what I'm saying? And want another way to go ahead and do certain things because it was a reason why you had to do that because it was, okay, you was a young mother. All right, a single mother. So you had to go get a different job because it was time to survive. Like your baby father wasn't there. So you did what you had to do to survive and take care of you and your seed. No doubt, that's expected. You know what I'm saying? Or you was a young boy who went to jail, you know what I'm saying, when he was a teenager. And you come home and you do certain things that wasn't the plan that you had, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you might have made took a few falls and did certain things that, you know, maybe push you in the direction of something that you ain't really want to do. So then now, what do you do now? All right, you figured it out now. Now that you got options and you got certain things, like, but the way that the world is now, you can take college courses online. You know what I'm saying? You can start your own business and do certain things to get back into doing what you originally wanted to do in the first place, if it mattered to you. Because a lot of people have jobs that they're not happy with. A lot of people do stuff that they don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do stuff because this is what they got to do, and this is their way of adapting to the world and the cards that was dealt to them. And the distractions of it, the distractions of keeping you away from revisiting those original ideas come in all kinds of ways. Sometimes it can be the shaitan, sometimes it can come through family members, sometimes it can come through friends, sometimes it can come through from your spouse, sometimes it can come through from your kids. You know what I'm saying? It can come in so many different ways. And I think it was a little while ago I had mentioned something that my mom put on me one time when me and her was talking, and she was talking about those blinders that they have on them horses to keep them from being distracted, and how them horses, they put them blinders on them so they can see what's at the end of the road and nothing else. You know what I'm saying? The end game and nothing else. You know what I'm saying? What's ahead of them and nothing else. And sometimes we need that. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we need to take a moment, not just to breathe, not just to relax. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need to take a moment, maybe go somewhere, sit by yourself, and maybe take more than a moment, a few moments. Take a half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever it might be that you might need, right? Sit there and think. You know what I'm saying? Take a moment and think and consider what it is that you might want to do with yourself and what you should be doing with yourself, like what you would like to do with yourself. You owe that to yourself. for your own happiness. You know what I'm saying? For your own self-esteem, for your own value and your own self-worth that will make you feel better. Because can't nobody make you feel better than you. Shit, nobody loves you more than you. Mostly as humans. You know what I'm saying? Like as humans, you know, we love each other. We have people that we love, and we know people that love us. But like, you gotta love yourself first. And then loving yourself first and then appreciating yourself first, sometimes you might need a moment, you know what I'm saying, to sit down and spend some time with yourself and figure out certain things that you might want to do with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the distractions sometimes prevent you from taking that moment. You know what I'm saying? The distractions going to prevent you from, you know what I mean, realizing like that, hold on, I can figure this stuff out on my own. But the cycle of life, you know what I'm saying, in this rat race that we in, whether it's chasing, you know what I'm saying, trying to make sure the bills is paid, the car note, you know what I'm saying, the clothes. I know for a lot of moms out there, school year coming, you know what I'm saying, it's about a month and some change away. For some cities, you know what I'm saying, school starting next month, in the end of August. Like, it's certain things that, so it's like, it be so many different things on the mind that a person be dealing with that it be hard to kind of like put certain things in perspective. And through the busy times of the day and the different distractions that's going on when it comes with life, that we don't take those moments and really sit down and reevaluate what's going on, what the game plan is. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's real good to be a planner. Not in the sense of thinking like, all right, tomorrow's promised and next week is promised, but in structuring your habits and structuring what it is that you're trying to do and structuring what it is that if tomorrow comes, what you want to do if tomorrow comes. If Allah bless you with waking up tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, then, all right, yeah, tomorrow, if I wake up, inshallah, then this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to start my day, and this is all of the things that I want to do with my day tomorrow, right? You know what I'm saying? It helps you, it's preparation. And preparation helps you when the opportunity comes. You know what I'm saying? It's different from freestyling. Like when you're freestyling, you don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? And we never want to be like that. And, you know, preparation always helps a person, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the opportunities being there. It prepares you. It prepares you. And the distractions sometimes can throw you off, especially if you're a person who got a lot going on in life. A lot of us do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us got so many things on our plate, and a lot of us be wearing so many hats. You know what I'm saying? We be this for this person, that person is for this person for that person. You know what I'm saying? You be so many different types of people that we really need assistance. And I ain't saying that like, you know, like we like is a thought, just throwing it out there to say. But a lot of us really need assistance. A lot of us really need help. Somebody to be there. A lot of us don't have those kind of people. You know, and a lot of us don't have people that love us like that who there to, you know, help you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are so selfish and for themselves so much that they're not thinking about helping the next person or the next person with a plan. You know what I'm saying? You might be the one. Like sometimes for me personally, I be feeling like I'm the one. I be feeling like because of certain things, and I mean like some of the dudes that I be around in this joint, like they be having certain things going on. I be like, I'm the one. Like when it comes to the things that I got going on, and that, you know, sometimes in our families, we got certain people that's trying to do certain things and trying to get into certain places, and they might be the one who can get there. You know what I'm saying? Who can get there and achieve the victory, get across the finish line, and then bring the victory back for everybody else. See, it ain't in everybody to be the chief, and it ain't in everybody to be the winner. You know what I'm saying? Not all the times. Every time ain't everybody.
You have 1 minute left.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta sit back and look at who's ready, and everybody ain't ready all the times. You know what I'm saying? And you never know when your time's gonna be called upon. So like when you get distracted and certain things is going on, you gotta take a moment. You gotta think about what you need to do to focus. You know what I'm saying? And refocus and get it back together again. And think about what the perspective is or the perspective is on how it's going to best work out for you. And know how to rationalize it and not get, you know, so distracted by whatever comes your way that it throw you all the way off. Because them goals that you have should be worth something to you. If they ain't worth nothing to you, then they ain't going to be worth nothing to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And you might be the brains. So y'all heard Becky with the nappy hair. She said the 15 minutes of fame is over and it's up. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to the Muslims, to everybody else tuning in. Salute. Make sure y'all tune in to tomorrow night. I got some special guests for y'all. I want to introduce y'all to Tupac.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.